My name is Joe Edmonds, and I'm a musician. Being a musician was in my genes, you could say. My dad was a teacher, a musician himself. He played many instruments, was a choir director, and my first teacher. Some of the other career choices I had was being a writer and a golf teacher. And at times in my life, I actually did become those for certain periods of time. But eventually, I always came back to music. Anyone that's beginning with the idea that they might want to be a professional musician, the thing I would say to them, most important, learn your instrument as well as possible. And if you can, take lessons from a professional. And then after that, listen to any professional musician on your instrument that you can hear, whether it's the style of music you want to play or not. Because in any style of music, great artistry can be learned from. Well, as I've mentioned, my dad was my first teacher, and of course a great inspiration, being a fine musician himself. My first official teacher was Jim Ford, principal trumpet here with the symphony for 40 years. On record, my favorite trombone players were Tommy Dorsey and Jack Teagarden, and on saxophone, Coleman Hawkins. I guess you could say my key to success for myself was being a hard worker. I'm actually accused of being obsessive about learning something new and getting something done when I've started a new project. Other than that, my main talent, I guess you could say I was born with, was an appreciation for sound, to get a beautiful tone out of any instrument that I try to play. I believe emotional expression is the most powerful element of music. You can play all the notes in the world, high, fast, it doesn't matter. If the tone and the expression of your heart is not in that music, it's not worth listening to. Retirement, it's not really in the cards. I don't think any musician ever really retires. It's not a job for us, it's a passion. You spend your whole life, every day, trying to improve, no matter how old you get. My dad died in his sleep with a harmonica in his hand. He had promised the nurse he was going to play for her when he woke up.